best, worst
content.
Who, what, it must be. Who, what, it must be. Divine. It's spiritual warfare out here. It's spiritual warfare out here. That's why we must stay protected and equipped with these self-healing affirmations with a twist. Best, worst content? Oh yeah, that's the brand. That's the foundation to this healing journey. That not great, not good enough, but you fuck with it content. I am not my diagnosis. I am not what I've been through. You can beat me verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, but you can't destroy me. I rise up, weathering storms no matter what. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your self-healing affirmations with a twist. I'll be your host, and I go by Divine DJ. Before we get started, I do want to go over the schedule for anybody that might be joining us for the first time. These affirmations will be posted at the beginning, middle, and end of the week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Each week will be a different theme to give more context to the affirmation at hand. And be advised, this content is for a mature audience. The theme of the week is no sense of direction, and the affirmation is detox. Detox, according to Google, to rid the body or bodily organ of a poison, toxin, or a drug. People can be toxic, right? Poison to our lives. Abuse robs us of ourselves, right? As the abused and as the abuser. Detox is the catalyst to that moment when you acknowledge there is a problem. In order to work on something, you need to first see it as a problem. Why would I stop drinking if I don't see my drinking as an issue? And mind you, I did struggle with this for a while, going back and forth with, it's why you don't really take it serious to quit, even if people acknowledge or let you know that it's a problem. Because I bought my own drinks, I didn't bother anyone, and it wasn't hurting anybody. At least that's what I thought for a while. Why would I watch how I talk? I talk like this all the time. This is what we say to ourselves. I talk to everybody like this. These statements warrant no growth. Abuse is so distorted that once you recognize it and see it as a problem, it seems like the problem gets worse. It's not just something you can tackle head on or go cold turkey, especially as the abused. As a victim, you have to get strategic because your abuser is a strategist. Your first step has to be detoxing after realization. Detoxing the mind from corruption. This is finding a way to process you where, wherever you can find a space to be one with yourself, right? We're going to go back to that disengagement, finding time to reflect. Reflect on you as you remember yourself and not what someone projected onto you. Learn the art of detachment. Now, if you struggle with disassociation like myself, then this might come a little bit more natural depending on certain triggers, but that's a topic for another subject. Learn to detach from narratives created for you. It's learning how to separate the mind from the heart. Once you have the mind and the heart separated, you can choose to be more logical versus emotional. It still starts with acknowledgement. Depending on what's being abused, detoxing from it might be a bit more comfortable than someone, say, enduring abuse. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's say you're quitting weed. The weed itself cannot do anything without you. It will not go out its way to get bought, find a blunt, and roll itself up, right? That's all you. It's as long as you go and make the effort to make it happen, it's going to happen. The challenge here is your mind and what you tell yourself. Detaching as an abuser requires healthy coping alternatives, something in place of something. Another example would be me having a gambling problem. I love playing cards, playing roulette. What I like the most is strategically finding ways to win, right? Like, that's what I really like about it. Now, after making some dumb plays and losing a lot of money, owing the IRS, I've transmuted that energy into figuring out different strategies and different ways to obtain generational wealth, financial freedom, education. If need be, take that same approach you would if you were fasting. Detoxing is about discipline, willing to be okay with being uncomfortable, change. Being you for you, not the version that's accepted everywhere you think you want to be or want to go. Detoxing is painful but manageable. Then it eases. It just becomes a way of life. Again, this journey is long term. There, to me, at least in my opinion, there is no like, okay, we got to the finish line and I am done. Because we're always evolving and we're always experiencing different things in life. There's no way that there is I've solved every issue in my life and I'm good now. I don't believe that. Just know there is light and peace at the end of the tunnel. It's a journey. Setting realistic goals for oneself is key, and patience. Patience is going to be your friend. I have got to keep saying this, but prayer and meditation is key. Reflection is key. Remember that. And until we meet again at the middle of the week, I want you guys to always remember, it's one love for self, peace.